I'm not sure I've ever seen a story on the internet that has had so many twists and turns as Dr. Disrespect and Twitch has. And it's not just the current version of that. It's the version that happened 4 years ago when he was banned from Twitch. That had all types of twists and turns to it. And now this one just continues to get crazier and crazier and crazier. And I sit here at 3 o'clock in the morning on a Sunday morning, and I'm sitting here confused as ever, but we're going to go through the latest update on the craziness that is Dr. Disrespect versus Twitch. Here we go. So 8 Thoughts here says, this is why I changed my mind after crucifying Dr. Disrespect. Something is feeling off about the whole thing. Let me recap my position on this. I never trusted Twitch. I said I want to see proof before I'm going to believe anything from Twitch. The only thing that has been extremely damning towards Dr. Disrespect is his last tweet, where he admitted to having discussions with a person that he should not be having those discussions with. That's the only thing that's been damning. And he gave no context. He gave no further context as to if he knew, if he didn't know, if he, stepped away from the situation as soon as he became aware. Nothing. But we get so much more from across the internet. It's wild. Legal Mindset here says, I've discussed repeatedly, particularly on my fantastic stream with Grums, Twitch has some liability as they settled and paid Dr. Disrespect. We just aren't clear on the exact nature of scope of Twitch liability. The Twitch minor bait theory is just one of many possibilities, but it cannot be dismissed yet. Breaking news. Now, this is from Call of Shame. Confirmed, Dr. Disrespect was reported by Twitch to the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children when they were illegally recording Whispers by the Doc back in 2017. A full investigation was authorized and no wrongdoing was found. No illegal activity took place by Dr. Disrespect. No arrests were made and no charges filed, thus adding more weight that Dr. Disrespect is innocent, as this is indeed looking like a witch hunt by an ex-Twitch employees to frame Dr. Disrespect. Now, there's been some, all of this with Slasher, who's an esports reporter, and in my opinion, in my humble opinion, I trust CNN more than anything Slasher has ever said. I don't know Slasher. I've never had a conversation with Slasher. And I want to make it clear that I never want to have a conversation with Slasher. I don't trust this clown for anything. All right, so he's been putting a lot of information out there, and he dates back to the original Twitch ban of Dr. Disrespect and his weird message that he put out back then. I trust nothing this guy has to say. In fact, I tend to believe the exact opposite of what this guy has to say. But a lot of this information that's going around out there, Slasher said that Dr. Disrespect was reportedly arrested. Of course, that turned out to be fake. Of course it was. Unconfirmed. It is also reported that the minor was actually a former Twitch employee pretending to be a 17-year-old girl and trying to bait Dr. Disrespect with entrapment techniques while the ex-Twitch mods illegally recorded it all. They were all fired soon after and sued by Dr. Disrespect's legal team. They are very bitter over this and is why the whole thing is coming out for the second time after it has already been dealt with. Dude, what the hell is happening right now? I don't know what to believe. And if his tweet didn't say what it said and the way it said it, I would be 100% on his side. But his tweet does exist, and it's terrible. It's an awful tweet. I saw this video, which makes a lot of sense.
So I've been ruminating about this Dr. Disrespect situation because I'm having trouble processing it because my brain works very logically, right? I'm pretty good at putting aside emotion, just thinking about like what makes the most sense, right? And I can't for the life of me figure it out because, life truly is full of difficult decisions. There are a lot of things that are thrown at you. You have to make a decision that's hard. It's part of life. You muscle through it, you figure it out. One of the biggest layups that life could ever possibly give you is a decision like, hey, I know you've built this incredible career and you're worth millions of dollars. You have a family and a wife and a daughter. You could keep all that, or you could engage inappropriately with this minor in a DM. Like, for me, logically, that's like a layup. That's like, oh, I'm just going to not do that. But for somehow this grown-ass man was like...
It doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. And I'm so confused. And again, I go back, and there's Grums with his tweet. I go back to the most damning thing that I have seen is Doc's own tweet, where he said he was going to lay it all out there. I really don't understand it. And this is going to continue. It's going to continue to be the craziest story on the internet. I am fully invested at this point in time. This is a Dr. Disrespect drama channel for the foreseeable future. Of course, I'm going to cover other things, but this story is absolutely insane. And it's going to continue to be insane until we get some clarity. And I don't know if we will get that clarity or not. But my biggest issue right now is his tweet. And I hope we get more information on his tweet. But I don't know if we will. I don't know when we're going to hear from Doc. He's been demonetized on YouTube. I don't know what we're going to get. I'm just amazed by how all of this plays out. You guys let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you very much for checking out this video, and we will talk to you later.